Hello, everyone. Welcome to Open Conference for another year. I'm here to talk, to give a short presentation about Yodeck and to give you an example of how we can make things faster with automation. And I'm here to make a rumor, let's say, to disprove a rumor that exists in software. I'm Panagiotis Leloudas. I'm the QA engineering manager at Yodeck. And Yodeck, what we do is digital signage, which means that we can take any monitor, any screen, and make it a content management screen, so you can project the things that you can show remotely. That makes sense if you have several monitors. For example, we have Domino's or McDonald's or restaurants or airports or maybe a stadium, that they have several monitors and they don't want to go to monitor by monitor and insert a USB stick or whatever. They just want remotely to select the content that they want to display, and that's it. This is the tech stack that we're using. The hardware and the backend is mainly in Python, and we use JavaScript for the front end. Right now, we have more than 200,000 screens all over the world. We have 28,000 customers. We have presence in almost every country in the world. And our team consists of more than 160 people. 58 from them are in engineering in several roles. We have software developer, we have QA, we have anything. We always have open vacancies. You can go to yodeck.careers and find if something is relevant for you. So I guess most of you know about this, that it's a very common thing in software engineering. We say, why spend 10 minutes doing something manually when I can spend 10 hours trying to automate it? But I'm here today to show you that this is not the case anymore, and it's not because of AI. Well, of course, AI helps, but we have a tool. It's called Playwright. It's not ours, of course. We're using Playwright to make things easier. And I'm here to show you how you can, within 5 minutes, automate the manual actions that you do using Playwright. So first, let's take a step back and see what was happening at Yodeck 3 years ago, in 2023. There was no automation whatsoever. For testing, that is, because there were no QA department. There were a lot of ongoing features, because every company has ongoing features. There was 7 years of backlog of features that were untested, and there were more than 20 developers constantly developing new things. So this is when I came in, and I said, okay, we need to change that. We need to start testing. We need to have some automation in place to make sure that things work as expected always. And it was Playwright back then. It was 2 or 3 years in life. So I said, okay, let's give it a chance. Since we have a playground here with nothing in place, it's okay to try new tools. So Playwright is very cool because it's open source. It helps. It can support end-to-end testing, also low-level testing, API or whatever. It doesn't matter. And the best thing is that it supports multiple languages. So you can have tests in Python, in Java, JavaScript, .NET, it doesn't matter. So that was also a good selling point for me, because since I was going to set up a team of people that will start writing tests, I didn't want to select a tool that will bind me to one specific programming language. Some of the key features that Playwright offers is the auto-waiting. So you don't need to have sleep, you don't need to have waiting in the code, nothing. Every time you're trying to find a selector or to locate an element in the code, it will wait for you. The best tool for me is the code gen, that it lets you generate the code that you want by itself. It has an excellent locator API, so there are multiple methods to locate the elements that you want in the code. Parallel execution, of course. It offers browser context, so every test can run autonomously. And it has several debugging tools. So this is how the code would look without the auto-waiting. This is an example in Selenium. So you go to a page, and then you want to wait for it. So you have to put some time sleep there for, I don't know, 3 seconds. And this is not a very good practice, because you don't know if it will take 3 seconds. It might take 5, it might take 4 or 2. So this 3 number is an arbitrary number there, and you never know if it will help you succeed. But with Playwright, you don't need to think about it. You just go, you find the login button, you click it, and then the code itself knows how much to wait. Actually, it will wait until the element is found. It has, of course, a timeout, but you can set it up. You can change it if you want. Some of the locator examples are shown here. So the most common is the CSS locator. If you know the element, you can just select it. You can find things just by text. If you know that the login button has the login name on it, you just put it there. You can also have role-based locators. That's also fine. For example, if you know that an element is a button, you just say, okay, this is button. This is the name also of the button. It's optional. You don't have to do it. There are also placeholders, label-based locators. For example, if you have, usually in the login screen, there is an email and a password, and the login has an email or a username, so you can use that. You can also have chain locators in a case that your page has a form, then you attach it to this form. If you have a table, you can select the exact element that you want, the first, the second, the third, or whatever, if it is static, and you know that you always need to find the third element. And the best practice, of course, is to find the test ID locator, but we know that most of the times this does not exist. Some of the debugging tools is the inspector. So you start the Playwright inspector, and then you can go line by line and inspect all the elements in the page. There is also trace viewer. You can have screenshots and video recording of your actions and of the page that you are testing. You can pause the test execution at any moment and see what happens there. There are several logs, and you can, when you have the trace viewer on, you can also edit the locators live, so you can see when your code fails, why, and how to change it. And the best thing is that you can also debug it in slow motion, so you can, if things happen too fast, you can actually see what's going on. So after all these years, now we don't have any more backlog. In backlog, I mean things that are untested. We still have ongoing features. We have already in place 600 automated tests. The developers are more than 35, but we are also more. There is a whole QA department, so we can cope with that. And now I will show you how to do it. So the code generation of Playwright does this amazing thing. It's a live demo. It might not work, but I hope it will. Yes. So you can see here, we have a browser open, and then in the background, this is the code that will be generated based on the actions that I will perform here. So for example, I want to go to the Yodeck staging page. I will allow all cookies because we trust this website. Then I will try to log in. And then I will just go to media. And I will just upload a simple image from stock images in this case, so we don't have to worry about it, of a potato. Let's take the first one. This looks nice. upload, and save. And now that you can see that the image that I have selected is already uploaded in the website, but the most important thing here is that I already have the generated code for what I have done, and then if I want, this can be one of my automation tests. So I will just, let's use the mouse. I will just copy this. And paste it here. Okay, and then I will run the test. And you will see that it will do exactly the steps that I did before manually. It will log in. And then we go to media. It will not go to media. Okay. This didn't work, but I have a backup because of this. And we'll search for the image. Again, it will pick the first image that it can find. It will upload the image, and that's it. So here we can see that the test failed. Why? Because I also added, in my test, the test I did before, I added a check that I want to see if the image that I have selected is already uploaded. But because of the text, it is too generic, so there can be several occurrences of the word potatoes in the page. It actually found more than one. It found 3 different locators. So it gives me a suggestion here, maybe you mean this or maybe you mean that. I also added a screenshot, so in case the test fails, it will take a screenshot of the page. And this is the screenshot. So I can see exactly what was the problem with my code. So here I can see that when the image was uploaded, it found 2 different pictures, so it didn't know which one to verify that it exists. So now I already have a suggestion here. I already know what happens in the actual website, so I can easily change it and put the correct locator here. And hopefully when I run it, it will pass. Okay, this is because of Cloudflare. It's not my problem. But I will try once more. So now it runs, it will upload again one picture. And the test passed because the locator now is correct. So in total, since I started this presentation, 14 minutes passed by. It was 10 minutes of me talking, and then in just 4 minutes, I managed to create my first automation test, completely replicating the steps that I did, and it passes. So Playwright gives you exactly this. The opportunity to just do the manual work that you would do anyway and get in the background an automated test. And this is the message I want to give you today, that you can now automate things almost instantly. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Panagiotis. Panagiotis Leloudas.
Leloudas, yes.
Yeah, I butchered it before, but
fine.
sorry about this.